Hello, welcome to the Wayne Esports Podcast, episode 2. I'm your host Rishi, and today I'm joined once again by...
We're back! Yay! It's me! Yay!
Who's
Mispa.
me? There we go.
Yeah. You guys don't know who I am already. I'm the president of the Wayne Esports Club. Nice
Secretly the Brown Iron Man too, but that's
I'm also the
leaked.
Leader of the rebellion.
True.
Against myself.
It's
It's an internal struggle, guys.
Internal and external, and all the ones combined together.
Exactly. I'm leading the rebellion and the resistance. Oh wait, that's the same thing.
Wait, yeah, that's the same thing. What?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got. I think this one's gonna be a little bit longer than the last one.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of like fine because people like really liked it, the first one.
Yeah.
And they said like they wanted more. So since we're like a week delayed due to technical difficulties, I think if we just have like a a 40-minute, or I don't know how long we're gonna go, but
I'm sure you guys can forgive us, right?
Yeah, but whichever one is like longer, it's like you get more content.
Trust me, it's taking this long because we have quality content.
Yeah, quality,
exactly.
totally.
Quality. What can you expect like a regular upload schedule with these things? Do you think?
I think what worked out well was like based on like how much content we can pack into one episode was that I think a month, like monthly for now. I think because the way it worked out, we were supposed to record last week, and that was perfect cycle of like a monthly. Because that's what I checked. It was like May 17th or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And then the last episode was like April 22nd when we uploaded. Yeah. But we filmed it on the last Friday of that.
Right,
so it was like
sense.
almost in sync. So I think because for now the amount of like the things happening in like the, with the club and everything, I think 1 month for now, like monthly, is like a good starting progress.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to just like do it every week or bi-weekly and then just like there's no content.
Yeah.
So then you can't have like 15-minute episodes because it's just like you're just wasting time. So instead you can do like long ones where there's like multiple topics to cover. Because how like a podcast would be, like a chill long-term, like a long-form content. So I think for now monthly is good, and then we move on to...
If we get more content, we can do it more often. It's just as a content.
And then once we get like better setups, because this is like our like ghetto setup, like bougie setup.
Bougie setup, there you go.
Well, actually, Carson says bougie means like the bourgeoisie, like how like the French people, like really high elite members, like in the French Revolution.
Carson's our webmaster, by the way.
I guess
hi, Carson.
It's the wrong term of because I've always used bougie as like a bad thing, right? But apparently it's a good thing.
Yeah, so, bougie means like swag.
Yeah,
cool
so this is not a swag setup. This is like a really like budget.
This is a non-bougie setup.
Yeah, it's a pretty like setup because we're just using stuff we already have.
This is a scuffed setup.
Like
that's
you can see both the mics in. Well, that's normal in podcasts, but like it's not a like a top of the quality or like top of the line mic or whatever, because it's not like super directional or whatever. And the cameras are like DSLRs, yada yada yada.
Anyways, we will be moving onwards. Hopefully, an increase in production quality will be coming soon, but stay tuned for that. But for now, you're going to deal with this, which actually isn't bad. I don't think we have a bad setup.
I mean, it's not terrible.
It's not terrible, yeah. Well, anyways, let's get down to it. What you got in store for us today, Rishi?
So today, we got a bunch of things that are like pretty much like delayed by like 2 weeks because of the schedule.
Kind of late news, yeah.
But we got some TESPA chapter updates coming up, some behind the scenes, wink wink. We got a cool thing to share. Like one of us each, and then we got to talk about Super Smash Bros. Tournaments. That's probably the most fun I've ever had in the club. Yeah. And then we got some new members, some team updates, some things about the server cleanup, like on the Discord. If you aren't, by the way, on it, join it. Links down below. Yeah. And talk about some of our couple of games we play, and some new things coming up. But let's start with the TESPA chapter update.
Yeah.
I know this has already been like we've already like gone over the hype and everything, but like for the people who aren't aware,
yes, Wayne Esports is now an official TESPA chapter. Congratulations! Yay! Woo!
We have no confetti, but we'll add it in post.
Yeah, look, do one of those sound effects.
Oh yeah, get the on the YouTube confetti mp.mp3.
Yeah, they have those. But yeah, originally when we first started this club, that was our main goal, to become a TESPA chapter, but we finally did it. So now we have to come up with something new to do.
Let's start gardening.
Yes,
Esports flowers. Esports flowers. I know you've already had a garden from like your work. Yeah. But we gotta do a club work. Let's just like all these ceilings on here did look pretty empty. Let's just like put some like.
That's a joke, by the way, folks. We're not actually.
Yeah, we're not actually doing a garden.
Get your hopes up.
If you couldn't tell, I'm a very sarcastic person by now.
Yeah.
Most of the things I say are pretty sarcastic.
But anyways, we already got the news from them a couple weeks back that we're now an official TESPA chapter, so we're now officially recognized by TESPA as an esports organization. Yay, we're gonna get some cool TESPA swag to bring to the future competitions that we have. TESPA's gonna be giving us some cool stuff to work with, so you guys look forward to that. Yeah,
we're gonna get TESPA themed
tablecloth.
Tesla, right?
Tesla, yes.
That's totally confirmed.
Tesla.
Yeah,
that's
it's
a joke.
Rhyme too.
That's a joke too. Yeah, don't expect that.
But that one's not a joke. Wink, wink.
The wink, wink.
So I know we had you had the interview with Christine, and you know how she was great and everything. She's also on the server.
Shout out to Christine, by the way. Thank you so much for all your help.
Yeah, and Christine, if you watch the podcast, hi. Whatever we say on the server, complete jokes, and don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
And don't lurk. Say hi. We all love chatting with people, especially me. I just chat random crap.
I like talking to the people on the server.
It's fun. Yeah. It's very fun to have new conversations.
Gamers must be
gamers rise up.
Yes.
But moving on to some of the behind the scenes, I know what you got for that. You got any special juice?
As I said before, I can't really say much about stuff that's going on behind the scenes. So please stop asking me. I can't tell you anything. As much as I want to, I can't tell you anything. They literally have my family hostage. Just kidding, by the way. That's a joke.
FBI, don't put us on your watch list.
Exactly.
Please.
Don't worry. Wayne State does not have my family hostage. But I'm still not going to tell you nothing. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
But basically, can't say anything. I'm the only one asking about it. Nobody else is asking. So for that one person, he still won't tell me. He's just no. Every time I ask, he's no. I don't know why. I just keep getting denied. Story of my life. But I want to talk about one cool thing, which is as you know, I'm a huge Avatar fan. Not the Blue People movie, the Last Airbender one. With the animated show.
You didn't like Avatar, the Blue People movie?
I mean, it's fine with it's just a tech demo.
Special effects were
it's not
incredible.
a good movie. It's a good tech demo. But the Last Airbender, Avatar: The Last Airbender is my favorite TV show of all time, and so I recently rewatched it, right? Mm-hmm. And as you know, I've on the server. If you see me in the general chat, I'll be saying stuff about it. But I recently, after finishing Avatar, I watched Legend of Korra, the first 2 episodes.
Right.
And the quality of animation is just amazing.
Is it a big jump from the regular Avatar?
because Avatar was 4:3 aspect ratio, right? The square, and then it was 480p. That's got upscaled to 1080p, and then it was also from 2007 was the latest.
Yeah.
So you see the jump in 7-8 years. No, that's way too much. 6 or 5 years jump. The animation quality is so insane. It looks so good, especially on the Blu-ray. I was just amazed because it's a huge difference. So if you haven't checked out Avatar or Korra, watch both of them. One's better than the other, but both are pretty. Korra's still not trash. It's still pretty good. But compared to sequels that after they have a big gap, it's actually pretty good. And it's not a cash grab. It's actually trying to develop the world more, which I thought was really interesting.
As you guys can tell, Rish is a very big Avatar fan.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah, except that I don't own any I don't buy those TV merch or whatever, so I don't have any Avatar T-shirts or whatever.
Yeah, you should totally get some.
But I'm a fan of a lot of things, but I just don't own any T-shirts or merch from them because
he's a fan of a lot of things, but he doesn't like being public about it.
No, I mean it's not I'm not public about it. It's just I don't own material.
You gotta represent them.
Yeah, but they cost $30 for a T-shirt, dude. That's just
that's what only a true fan would buy that.
But if you look at Hollister, right?
Yeah.
Please sponsor us, by the way. But if you look at Hollister, I'm not wearing Hollister today, unfortunately. But literally every day I'm wearing Hollister, as you know probably, because you see that classic bird, whatever that bird. So I think it was a seagull, right?
I think it's a seagull. Yeah.
Yeah. So a seagull logo, it's great.
If I messed that up.
So yeah. So Hollister, I wear that, and if you look at it for $30, you could probably get 3 Hollister T-shirts instead of one low quality looking merch.
But dude, it looks cool.
Yeah, some of them do, but I do want to buy some of them.
Yeah.
But I know you have something that's really interesting.
I have something very interesting. A game I've been playing very recently. It actually got released out of early access and beta now. I'm pretty sure.
It's still in early access, right?
It's still in early access.
They said they're going to be there for a year or something.
So this is the game. I'm sure your friends have been talking about it too. Spell, the 2v2 PvP anime style action MMO.
Why did it sound like you're giving an ad for the game? They're like, please buy it now, but it's a free game.
It's a free-to-play game, though, so you don't even need to buy anything. That's the best part. Mm-hmm. The best things are free. That's a lie, by the way. Most free-to-play games are actually not that good. But Kurtzspell, I feel like, is a different story. Because they actually made you pay for stuff in the beginning. Yeah.
And boy, were the Steam reviews good.
Oh, they were not good. Oh, I mean, they were very good. Yeah, I saw plenty of thumbs downs for that one.
Opposite day, boys.
Opposite day. Ha,
got him.
Yeah, but honestly, like, this is kind of off topic, but like, I would rather pay like money for like a good quality game than like a free to play than I would have microtransactions inside the game.
Yeah, like that game was insane. The amount of content they locked off behind like paywalls, but then the entire community wildfire roasted them.
Exactly.
So they're like, okay, we got to go back. But now
that's something I'm going to go
fixed.
into a little bit more later. We're going to start off with the reasons why I like the game. I like the game because of its unique fight style. It has like a lot of abilities and stuff that you can chain together and combo in different ways and stuff like that. They actually have a mode where you can go and you can practice your combos because comboing is something that's really powerful.
It's like those Naruto games. I don't know if you played those, but it's just like more weeb.
More weeb. Yeah. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. More weeb.
And it looks really pretty looking.
It's actually very nice looking. You were playing it on ultra settings when we were playing it a couple nights ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's just like because you think free to play games usually don't look that good because that's not what they care about. Yeah. But surprisingly, this game's like really well graphically made, but still needs some optimization. Yeah. But especially it's free. It's early access. Yeah, got to give them some slack for optimization.
Yeah, the game's still in early access, so it needs a ton of like balancing updates, and they're still releasing new content here and there. But I'm impressed with what they've released so far. I really think this game has a lot of potential as far as what it could grow into. But yeah, like you were talking about the paid features before, there was actually huge community backlash because the game basically only has 4 classes you can play as right now, right?
Yeah.
You have like the Brawler, the Swordsman, the Archer,
the 4 men of Apocalypse.
Right? Exactly. And then like you only had the Archer and the Swordsman unlocked, and then the Mage and the Brawler were both locked off when you put the paywall, or you had to just grind a ton of hours into the game to unlock them, right?
Yeah, it was like at least 50,
It was
right?
at least like 50 hours or something like it. But the thing is... Okay, I'm going to stop right here.
Wait, it's fine.
Okay.
Just keep going.
But the thing is that even though it had a huge paywall on it, the community had like a really... A couple of people actually ended up buying it, but the community had like a big backlash against it. They were like, wow, this stuff isn't balanced at all. Because all these people were getting destroyed in PvP, right?
And then they like snaked the people who bought the thing because then they removed it and made it free. But
yeah, they ended up
value guy was trash.
But what they ended up doing for the people that bought it, they actually gave them like a limited edition skin instead.
Yeah, and it's like,
cool. I actually think that was pretty cool of them to do that.
But I feel like the value you paid for it, they should have just refunded you. Honestly,
it wasn't really
I don't know if
you
can refund it, but
I don't think refunding that much money. They probably spent some of it too. That's the issue.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, they probably spent some of it on the development already. But
unlucky.
There's one good thing we can take from this is that they're actually listening to their community. When the community was complaining about something not being balanced, they addressed it immediately. I'm talking this was maybe 1 week, not even within 1 week after launch date, they fixed that issue. So it moves into my next topic of developer run Discord servers and how they're benefiting
feedback.
How they're benefiting games and stuff like that. We're seeing this big spike in Discord servers that are run by game developers, like people like
Risk
like
of Rain
developers
2?
of Risk of Rain 2. They have a Discord server, an official one for their game, and then Kurtzspell also has an official Discord server for their game now too. So the reason why this is good is because the developers get to interact with their community directly, right?
Yeah.
So they get to see immediate feedback. If if a bunch of people are complaining about like this one issue and it's a big issue, they'll see it immediately, right? I think it's a great idea too because it helps nurture like a sense of involvement. You know what I'm saying? Because as the game grows, you feel like, this is like your game. Kind of.
Especially for early access.
Ownership, right?
Yeah.
Especially if it's a game that's early access, like a Risk of Rain and Kurtzspell, you feel a sense of ownership because you're watching the game grow based on like the community feedback and stuff like that, right? Like I know Risk of Rain is already like they had like a big issue with like a magma worm. It was like this boss in the game. He was
absolutely
crazy.
Terrible.
He wasn't difficult to kill. He was just super grindy, and a bunch of people
were
just
complaining
about that and fire damage. Yeah. And then Risk of Rain immediately they addressed the issue.
Because if you're playing the mercenary, right?
Yeah.
Basically, he's like a melee character. How are you gonna shoot this magma who's flying in the air?
Magma worm is like a boss that like flies in the air, and your guy who has like a
you call him a worm, but he more like a freaking what is
like a serpent or something.
What's like that?
Flies around in the air.
There's like that one fish that like jumps out of the water. It's like that. This guy just keeps going up and down like on a. It's just stupid. But they recently had like 2 days before they had like a bug fix patch, and in June they're releasing like their big content update. I think they're adding a new hero. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, so that's another thing I was talking about. Also, you're growing your community too. You're giving them a sense of ownership, and you're also growing your community because it's starting out small. But as your game like gets bigger and bigger and bigger, you're getting more and more people on your Discord server. Friends are inviting their friends.
Yeah,
you're seeing
like I didn't even know this game until you told me about it.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're having people you're giving people the opportunity to play with other people who also like the game too. On Risk of Rain's Discord server, they actually have voice chats.
Yeah, they have the LFG system. Yeah.
So I think that's really neat, and I really like how developers are utilizing Discord as a tool to help make their game better. I think it'll lead to a lot of better quality games in the future. I feel like some of the games that already exist kind of like need to do this. Overwatch. Yeah. Needs to listen to their community a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I hope that some of these older games will take some of the advice of some of the newer games and start doing this kind of better community engagement and that.
But I think actually for like the old games, like like already established game like Overwatch, League, whatever.
Yeah.
They've already had these big communities, like especially Reddit, right?
Yeah.
Like the developers read Reddit and like they read the forums. Even though Blizzard forums are absolute trash place to read anything, because there's just like these broken Mercy mains who are still complaining about how they need to rework her again. Yeah. So instead of not those people, but like instead of because Reddit already exists, so people just post their suggestions on Reddit. Over there, but for these definitely new games, like Discord has been a huge like push with community feedback, and that's how you make an early access game. Like early access is like funded by the people who want to play your game. Exactly. And if they don't like it, how are they gonna get new people to buy it?
And shout out to Discord too. You guys have been doing a great job of pushing for these like games to come and use your app as like a tool.
Yeah,
right?
platform.
Yeah, platform. Yeah. It's a really good idea. But yeah, that's kind of two cool things I guess I had to share right there. Kurtzspell and the whole like Discord in.
I think they blend in pretty well together.
Because Kurtzspell is an early access game that's utilizing that kind of tool, and it's really impressive. I think the game could be really good in the future, honestly, if they follow this trend of listening to community feedback and giving it back to themselves.
We'll be taking a quick commercial break with these sponsors. And we're back.
With
Yay! No ads because we're not sponsored by anybody. Woo-hoo!
Not yet. Mountain Dew, Red Bull.
Hollister.
Still in contact.
And everybody just like hit us up.
I just want some energy drink company to sponsor us, honestly.
No, let's just get water. Where's Dasani? Where you at?
Look, if Smart Water is so smart, how did it get trapped in a bottle? Exactly. It's not smart. It's dumb water.
Wait, is Smart Water that thing that's like a really long bottle?
Yeah,
and it has
really
like those stupid facts
for no
in there?
reason. Yeah.
But their bottle's cool though. I like their bottle.
I guess their bottle's cool.
That's where the money goes. The bottle.
It all goes
bottle
to the
technology. Bottle. Next gen.
Next gen water storage technology. Okay.
But the favorite thing about the club so far, to me at least, are my most exciting. It's like definitely the Super Smash Bros. Tournaments. Yeah. Because you see the amount of people that you're like, I didn't know this many people played Smash. Like what?
Yeah.
And like everybody just comes in. Like I think it's like all strangers, but like they're all Smash players. Yeah. So they get like so well together.
A sense of camaraderie, and just community, and just
really
belonging.
Brings in the we live in a society thing.
Exactly.
Like actually like community, society, like talking.
It's more than we live in a society. We live in a society together.
Like I've met people from like the last tournament that they came on Discord server.
They came on the Discord server,
and they still talk. They're not like just lurking. Yeah. Like there's talking going on.
Not
like
that there's anything wrong with lurking, but just if you could introduce yourself. Talk to us.
Like I'm always there. He's always here. We're always talking. So sometimes like just jump into a conversation because we don't want to feel like we're the only ones talking and like other people just.
This is not a community for me and Rishi. This is a community for us, all of us,
for gamers.
For gamers, rise up
and talk.
Yeah, it's gonna be a motto. Wayne Esports, rise up.
So I know you gave up but like you finally assigned jobs to your board, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've been doing everything for no reason. So VP of competition, Alan Carvalho Jr. Can't confuse him with his dad. He's busy doing, I don't know what he does, but we'll let you know later. So
he's busy playing Spider-Man.
True. Yeah. But a great game.
Great game, by the way.
Yeah. So I know he's handling the tournament, but I think we both of us know a little bit of information of what's happening.
So the date they ended up agreeing on is July 20th. So keep your calendars clear for July 20th. That's when the next tournament is going to be happening. We're going to have it in the UGL's third floor, I believe. The community room on the third floor of the UGL. So it's going to be starting at...
space.
I think we agreed on doing it around 12:30 or 1 o'clock. So just come in. Please make sure you're on time, so we have plenty of time to get all the contestants in. Yeah. We're gonna have an admission cost this time. It's gonna be $7 for pre-registration, $10 at the door. There will be food there too, so please keep that in mind when you come.
And hopefully, like, since the last tournament, which was the second tournament, was like had the first time where we like streamed like quality that was like much higher than before. So we know that now that I'm gonna get better at like setting up, because we need. And
Rishi actually has a production team now who can help him with doing that. Yeah. Also, by the way, if you are interested in joining Rishi's production team, there are forms on Wayne Esports' Discord server. Check the announcements channel for that.
And click on it, fill it out
below for this video. If you're interested, hit up Rishi. His Discord is at Avatar Rishi. I don't know what your number is.
8406.
8406.
I don't know why I remember those, but I do.
No, I'm pretty sure every Discord person remembers what their tag numbers are.
That's funny. Yeah, because like Andrea is just like a 666. So that's kind of funny. That on purpose, But because she has the Discord Nitro perk where you can change your.
Yeah, I have mine too, and I changed mine to like 173.
Yeah, if I did, I would. Yeah, your hand keeps showing up.
Yeah, my hand keeps showing up. My bad.
If you're well, if I was like I had Nitro, I would have put like 777 because like for XQC, but that's like a only XQC streamer joke.
Yeah.
That nobody will understand. But yeah, I think because registration like end of May, I think we're gonna like start or something.
Yeah, we're gonna start. We're planning on starting our marketing campaign at the end of May. We're gonna have our Smash GG up by then too. So keep searching for us on Smash GG. We'll be there eventually. I swear.
Eventually, we'll make a pretty big announcement. Probably make like a trailer too. Why not?
A trailer for the Smash tournament? Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, because that'd be like good fun marketing. You
it would.
On, like Academic or whatever. Yeah. And get a lot of people. And speaking of a lot of people, we got almost like I think 20 to 25 new members since the last podcast.
Yeah, we had a pretty decent amount of people on the live stream. We had a good decent amount of people show up to the actual competition. So yeah, if you or your friends are interested in competing in Smash, you don't have to be like professional or anything. Even if you're just interested in playing.
I played in the first one.
I played in the first one too. I got knocked out in the first 2 rounds, bro.
But it was fun. I got to meet new people.
Yeah, and also got my ass handed to me.
The same people came up in the second one too. So I was like, because Cheesecake, our famous Greninja player, she was there both times.
Yeah, and we had Omar
and Ellipsis
with the cheesy Yoshi. Guy. Ellipsis,
huge with the very interesting what's it called? Not roster. What's it called? Heroes selection.
Yeah,
something like that.
His character roster was pretty interesting. Yeah. But also, another thing to keep in mind, we will be starting up Smash Weeklies soon with the Esports Club too. So if you are interested in participating in those, please contact us on the server. Just do @eboard or something. And we will let you know what date we agree on, because we haven't actually agreed on a date yet.
Yeah,
but it's coming
we're
soon.
On hiatus, right? Because of the...
We were on hiatus in the beginning for a little bit because the person who ran the Smash Weeklies, Zach... Shout out to you, Zach. Thank you so much for all your help. He was a little bit busy in the beginning, also because of exams and stuff. We shut it down for a little bit. But we're starting it back up again for the summer. So if you want to play, hit us up. We'll invite you. Or even if you need an invitation, just show up.
Campus? Or
it's going to be on campus in the student center. Actually, no. We're looking in Manugian, actually. Never mind.
Wait, Manugian?
Yeah.
There's space to play Smash there?
Yes, there is.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
That sounds really convenient because it's right next to the parking structure.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to walk.
It's going to be a good idea. There's plenty of room for us to play Smash in there, too. But yeah, keep your eyes out for that, or just hit us up on the Discord server for more information. @Starlight1738, and then Avatar Rishi.
Yep. 8406.
There you go.
It's like that the commercial jingle. It's like 1-800 calls him. Something
it's like 1-800 Rishi's Discord tag. Something.
That's too many numbers.
Yeah.
But speaking of the Smash team, Zach, our guy who ran the Smash Weeklies, he's doing a Smash team. He's building up.
I have put Zach in charge of being the team coordinator for the Smash team. He is still recruiting for that team, actually. So if you're interested in being part of the team, come to the weeklies or just hit up Zach on the server. His username is -Z-. So just look for him on there.
And I think his name right now is like WSU alumnus.
Yes, he is.
The only guy who's an alumni from Wayne on the server.
WSU alumnus, yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, hit him up. Let him know that you're interested, and I'm sure he'll be glad to try you out.
Yeah. And then we have currently still in development, I think because Andrea, our esports liaison, is working with other teams, and she's working on the League and Hearthstone's team.
She's not working on the League team.
Anymore? Alan is.
Yep. Okay. So Andrea's taking care of the Hearthstone team, the CSGO team. So if you're interested in that, come join us. And the Rocket League team too. So if you play, or if anyone you know plays any 3 of those games, please come hit us up. We need players. You don't have to be good at the game. Skill is something that can be grown. Skill is something that can be grown. Motivation is something that's hard to find in someone, right? You can't really grow motivation.
And if you do have the strive to become better, there's people there. I know Hearthstone. There's really good players, like 1 or 2 that are on like the current team right now that will probably help you out, you know, like make you better. And if you are like, you know, a high level player for any of these games, even Overwatch, and you want to like be the coach for the team, like hit us up too. Like we're always like we're looking for a coach for any of these teams.
Yes, we are.
And it'd be pretty sweet to have like a real coach, you know, so that we get like super good feedback that we can actually improve on.
So yeah, if you want to compete, find us, please.
And I know like what the Hearthstone team is like 3 players now already. Like we have a full team ready.
We have a full team. So if you wanted to join,
but they're all like currently like, in high school. So in the fall they'll be like at Wayne.
Yeah.
So
if you're a high school student, if you're a high school student, come to Wayne State. We have esports here. Yeah.
All the esports. The best esports team right here.
Exactly. Wayne Wolves.
Oh, and speaking of the Overwatch team, we've had like the new people join, and so like we're still like full 9 people, like for at least for like the Wolves, which is like the main team. But what we want, or I want at least, is to have another team going, like a B team, so that everybody gets to play. Yeah. But sadly, like not that many people aren't interested. Maybe in the fall, like right before fall, people come back on Academic or something like that. Because I think in the spring, summer, everybody goes bye-bye. And then
everyone pretty much just goes AFK. And just doesn't show up
AFK in real life.
Actually AFK.
Like legit just like peace out. And then just leave. And so we do have practices like pretty much like twice a week usually. Sometimes like weeks I'm busy where I have like an essay due on like in the weekday or whatever.
We're trying to accommodate for everyone's schedule.
Yeah. Because there's like, you know, a couple people who can't do like Wednesdays and Fridays or something like that. So weekends are like the best time where we get like practice done. So that's why we have a scrim coming up Saturday.
Feel free to come watch us for that, by the way.
We'll probably be streaming. I'll probably be streaming. And then
we'll have several people be streaming. But they will be hosted on Wayne_esports.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/Wayne_esports. Come check us out.
All of the social links will be down in the description. So feel free to like follow all of them. Yeah. Like our other social channels are like kind of weak right now, but that's because we're like, you know, not doing anything. Yeah. But once like the Smash tournament comes closer, then we're gonna ramp up.
I wouldn't say that we're not doing anything. A lot of our stuff is
internal.
We're doing internal changes right now. Yeah. Because we are a new club, we're trying to build a strong presence internally, and then we will be doing better job marketing hopefully soon.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
And speaking of servers, so like we did some cleaning up, so like some dusting old crap out, and you know making things look prettier.
Hey man, I like 2 of these, man.
You like 2 of these? Yeah, I didn't like. Well, Pokecourts kind of. It was fun while it lasted the first week, and then actually first month it was like fine, but then like it slowly started dying down. Yeah, which is just like it's just cluttering the server because the bot keeps telling you your Pikachu is leveling up or something like that.
I know the vice president of competition, Alan. He did not like Pokecourts so much that he would delete a message every single time someone was leveling up. So thank you for doing that, Alan. We appreciate your service in cleaning up the server. Exactly.
Like every time I seen like the Overwatch areas, I would just delete it. But like on the other pages, before I could even be like, can somebody delete this? Alan's like, I got this.
I got this, bro.
Easy. Exactly. I got this.
Hold my Pikachu.
And then so we were using Tatsumaki, which is a bot for like a lot of things. We were using it for role assignment, but we thought that was like a little bit tedious for like you to actually manually type in like get role or whatever.
Just no one would use it.
Yeah, and also it's just like, you know, on the big servers, what I noticed is that they use that bot, which is like a weird name. I can't even pronounce it. But they use that bot where you can just like press like a reaction and then you get the roll, which is like super handy. Yeah. So we migrated to that one.
I also like Tatsumaki for the experience though, but
yeah, this guy just keeps giving random people rep points for no reason. Yeah. Like I don't know, like I never used that. I got like 4 from him for no reason.
I'm repping you, my guy.
Yeah, he's a pretty generous guy.
I'm a very generous man.
And then I don't know why we had Dinobot for just the F.
Was originally used for 2 purposes. One, it was used for music in case rhythm broke down. And 2, it was supposed to be used for roles, but we didn't, and we couldn't get it to work in the end, so we ended up not using it.
Oh yeah. Rhythm's also like that one useless bot right now. That's like
it's not. I use it all the time.
Rarely, but like if it's just you by yourself, you can just like open up Spotify.
No, but there's some music and stuff that's not on Spotify or SoundCloud that I listen to.
But like rarely, like with what is it called? Rhythm. Yeah, that's like a situational thing. Sometimes it works. So like I guess you could just keep it. But like Dinobot was like basically useless until we use like $F to pay your respect. Exactly. That's literally it. Yeah. And then you know this beautiful game called Osu, super free, super great.
Osu makes me
but angry. It's so frustrating sometimes. And yesterday I was playing it, right? And I was like, I beat most of my 3-star maps. Some were pissing me off, so I just didn't play them because it was just like too many streams or whatever. So I just moved on to 4-star and like I just hit random. I didn't go in order.
The most frustrating thing in Osu for me is sliders, because sliders are literally like the spawn of Satan or something.
Yes.
Because you could be on like a 300 note streak, and then you'll like break your streak because you like moved your mouse off the slider for like a second too early.
Literally, yes. And especially those 4-star ones where like the speed of because the speed of the slider they change based on how the tempo of the song is, which is like you're not used to, because in 3-star maps they don't do that. They're just
they
slide
try and
them.
usually keep pretty consistent.
Yeah, they just slide them or whatever. But as you like in 4-star, like mid 4-star or even early 4-star, they start doing like each of them are like if it's like a song goes slower, then the slide goes really slow.
Because usually what they'll do in like a 3-star map is they won't slow down the actual tempo, but they'll just make the slider like really long or something, right?
Yeah, it's fine because you're talking or whatever. And sometimes it's like those sliders, man, or those like streams. Really pissed me off.
Yeah, streams are not my strong suit right now. It's something I'm trying to work on as an Osu player, but like
it's funny because like some maps are like I can beat. I was playing this 4.6 star yesterday. I think it was Blood Circulator by Asian Kung Fu Generation, right? So I was 75% way through, and then I failed because of this dumb stream. Yeah. Like, so what I realized is like I can hit most of the notes in 4-star maps, but like some parts where I just fail.
I think it's mostly the streams that are like the difficult part of 4-star maps. That's
literally my only reason I keep failing. Because
in like 3-star maps, what I've noticed is usually they don't stack notes beyond like a 5 stack or something.
Yeah, they don't.
If they do it more than that, it's like a consistent
4-stars. Like I got this. 7, 8, just add them all in one area. But it's cool because I just like left click and then press X at the same time. Those are easy. But the ones that are like in a line, like the stream, terrible. But I know you haven't seen Avengers Endgame.
I have not, so please refrain from giving me any spoilers.
Guys, spoiler dump. We're past like 3 weeks already. It's legally allowed to spoil without getting banned. So I thought it was great, you know, but you can't really talk about it because you haven't seen it. Yeah. Hey, it's funny because like he says he watches movies, but like didn't even watch Avengers.
Watch movies.
Yeah,
okay?
Sure.
Kappa. Stop alienating me from society.
Yeah,
okay.
Can I get a giant Kappa like right here? I'll just put a giant Kappa in post.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like what? Be like you saw movies, but like you didn't even see. Oh, but the Godzilla movie that's coming out next week. Did you see that trailer?
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that. I'm really excited for it.
I'm so excited for it. Probably gonna go see it in like an IMAX, maybe. Well, it depends on the reviews. If it's like, because you already know I'm a loyal Chris Stuckman fan, because like we share.
Yeah, literally, if he doesn't recommend it, he doesn't watch it.
Yeah, because see, with Chris Stuckman, because him and mine like you know ideology of movies similar, is very similar, and like I literally found out anime movies from him. So like I wouldn't like be watching Studio Ghibli movies or anything like that if it wasn't for Chris Stuckman.
I see.
And like you know Your Name or he also
Your Name is a really good movie by the way.
Like Mirai, which means like future. Like all those movies that's on my list, and Chris Stuckman really loved them. And like both him and mine are like my thinking of movies are like similar, and we pretty much give almost the same scores. So that's why I just like stick to him because I trust him. I've been watching him for years. So because usually Godzilla the trailer literally told me the entire movie. I didn't want to see the trailer, but I had to accidentally see it while Avengers was playing. So I was like kind of spoiled. They had this 5-minute preview that literally showed the entire movie. Like, thanks, he fights monsters. Okay, but like, I think it'll be really cool in IMAX because how like thunderous the sound will be when he roars and like the footsteps and everything, and like how big the screen is. But it's just not formatted in IMAX. It's like whatever. Yeah. But whatever his rating is, I'm just waiting to see. If it's at least a B, B, like C plus or B minus, I'll watch it in theaters, because at least for the experience, right?
That's true. Theaters have their own kind of experience.
Yeah, you can't replicate that. Even if you have like a whole surround sound system.
Yeah, even if you have like a home
you can't be
system.
cranking that sound up because like you know you get called on by your neighbors or whatever.
Yeah, and tell you to shut up.
They're like, you're too loud.
Yeah.
Or let's take another break from our non-existing sponsors. And we're back for the third time.
We're back.
I feel like there's a song, right? And we're back or something like that. There has to be a song. Because it's like such a catchy phrase. Has to be one.
We're back.
But to end off the podcast, the longest one we've made so far, we made only 2 of them. We got the Q&A going, boys, and we got a short Q&A for this one, but I think they're pretty interesting questions than last time. So Lancer, that's his Discord tag. These are Discord tags, by the way. They're not their real names because they don't say their real names.
Yeah,
but
for their
Lancer is says, what inspired you, like you as in plural, to pursue your games of choice to a higher level?
Well,
you started off.
Just to start with, just to give you guys some context, both me and Rishi are on the Overwatch team. Rishi is actually the captain of the Overwatch team. Yeah. But the reason why I started playing Overwatch to like trying to get into like the collegiate professional scene was mainly because originally I only played Overwatch back on console. This was just for fun and stuff, right? I had
basically he was a console peasant, but then he became god mode by going to PC.
Yeah, well, let me finish my story, Rishi. But yeah, basically what happened is I was having fun with playing friends, but I didn't really have that many friends on console. So when I found out that Wayne State was trying to start an Overwatch team, I joined on their server and we started an Overwatch team. And I was really enjoying what I was doing. At the beginning, it was just casual, just for fun and that kind of stuff. But I wanted to win. I gained like a competitive spirit basically off of competing in like the TESPA preseason. Well, I was like, I want to win. I want to get better at this game. I want to stop being bad at this game. I'm like, I want to compete.
Get good forehead.
Yeah.
Hello?
Rishi over here killing the mood. But yeah, basically that's I just enjoy a lot of like the strategizing. Yes, the strategizing. That's what it's called. I like the strategizing in Overwatch. I like the team communication. I like the way that the team dynamic is in Overwatch. The fact you have to actually rely on your team, because a lot of games are like, oh, you just go off by yourself. And
because a lot of people think it's Call of Duty, like they're playing Overwatch like Call of Duty, where you just run in, shoot people, die, respawn, do it again. Okay. But like Overwatch is completely different, and that's what I really love about Overwatch is.
I mean, we're not bashing Call of Duty players here. I know how like intense the competitive scene can get.
I'm just saying like different play styles. Right. Like different games have different play styles, and you can't do Call of Duty in Overwatch.
I just liked Overwatch's play style more to answer your question, and I really like the way that Overwatch plays on the competitive scene, so I wanted to get involved in that, which is why I'm playing Overwatch for the Wayne Wolves.
Same for me. Like I've always been like, I feel like I've always been a competitive like person, not even a player, like a person that's like always trying to be like the best at everything. Even though that's probably my biggest weakness, to be honest. Like thinking that I should be best at everything, because there's this famous phrase, like a jack of all trades is a master of none, which like it's like hurts me, but also like because it's like I want to be good at everything. Like I want to be I want to be the best at everything, right? Like that's why when I look at Overwatch, right, I can't like really decide a role, because I'm like, I mean, obviously I'm like a huge Ana fan, right? I just love playing her, but then I'm just like, but DPS is so much fun too, right? But my whole strive to get better is that I just want to get better at anything. So when I picked up Overwatch, like it looked fun, right? In the free to play, like they had the free weekends.
Yeah, they always have the free weekends and stuff.
Yeah, so I played that. I was like, I really want this game. So like on my birthday, right, like 2 years ago, I got it, and then I was just playing it, and so then I made a mistake of after 25, like level 25, I started playing comp. It's terrible because like I didn't know anything about the game. So like he obviously placed me in bronze, so, like deserving so, because I didn't know anything about the game, and then I learned so much about the game by just learning it by myself, because Overwatch like literally was my first competitive shooter or like competitive game multiplayer, because I've always been a single player guy. Literally every time any game I play is usually single player, but Overwatch like ruined my whole like single player only thing, because I just been playing a lot of multiplayer. Well, TF2 was actually my first game technically, but it was like a casual thing, not like I didn't play the competitive mode. I don't even know if TF2 has an SR system. But I know because TF2 had like pro tournaments, but like Overwatch had like a SR system, right, and an SR ladder and everything. So it got me super. I wanted that number to go up higher, and then like I learned things as I got Overwatch, and like learned to be like better in the game, and like better as a person, like not care about the numbers so much, but about improving your skill. Because if you treat Overwatch like a sport, then you do everything like a sport. Same thing with swimming. Like I knew I wasn't good at swimming. I was so slow. But every time I wanted to get my number up faster, like, like my 50 freestyle, right? The front and back. I want to get it faster every time. Like that drive, like pushed me up higher. Still wasn't good though. But like, at least I broke 30 seconds. The moment I broke 30 seconds on my 50 free, that was amazing. And like, cause that's saying something, because my slowest time was 44 in a meet. But in practice it was like 58 or something. It was really shit. But moving on to not talking about my swimming career, let's talk about Dublum, who says, what do you guys think about Google Stadia? Now, do you know what that is?
The Google Stadia?
Yeah.
I think I've heard about it before, but just give me a refresher real quick on what it is.
Yeah, so Google Stadia is like Google's new competitor to like GeForce Now and like other streaming cloud gaming services, which they did a test called Project Stream where I got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's how I was playing, and they gave me the game for free for testing it. So basically, you don't need any like gaming hardware, whatever. Like on this MacBook Air that has like basically no specs, like absolute trash specs, you can play Assassin's Creed Odyssey with your controller or even your like, a mouse and keyboard. So cloud streaming or cloud gaming is like you're playing games, but your hardware is not limiting you. You could play it on your phone too. Like they did a whole demo in the conference when they had the Google Stadia. So it's like they're doing the hardware, like they're doing the heavy loading. You're just controlling it here. And I think it's a really cool concept, but the amount of bandwidth and internet
that's
you need
one thing I was going to mention.
And lag is just like, first of all, no multiplayer game will ever have work in this system because the lag is insane. Like you will lose to any other player because they're all better at advantage than
the input lag is very small. Yeah, but like on like any streaming service, the input lag will be
terrible.
Big. Yeah,
like that's the biggest thing to solve. And the second thing is that you need the internet. First of all, if you're playing on Wi-Fi, just don't bother.
Just give
like
up.
Your connection will be going up and down, and then like because it's basically streaming video, right? Yeah. So like your screen will be like pixelating halfway across. Because this happened to me when I was playing Odyssey. It was really funny. Like I went from 1080p to like 720p to 480p all in like 5 seconds because of the Wi-Fi stream. Right. So you really need an Ethernet connection. And like they say that it can go up to 4K 60 frames per second.
I doubt.
Which is like, first of all, you need like at least 100 Mbps, like megabits per second speed with an Ethernet for that, or even higher. So right now, I think in the 2019 landscape, it's really ambitious, but it's a great idea.
I think that the Google Stadia is something that it's not ready to be used in like a commercial.
It's too early.
It's not really ready to be used in like the home, right? It's not like you're a replacement for like your PlayStation or like your PC or something like that. It's definitely not. Especially with the fact that most homes do not have internet speeds that go up to that speed.
Yeah, literally they don't.
Yeah.
And most people play on Wi-Fi, right?
Exactly.
Like if you're trying to be like play on like your phone or whatever, like your speeds have to be way faster.
Exactly.
So it's a great concept. Google,
I think it's a good idea. Yeah.
I love Google because they do their most innovative things and most like crazy things that no one has done. Not no one, but like they take the innovative steps. Which I'm glad cloud gaming is doing this, right? Google is a big competitor to Nvidia, and Google is a name that most households know because just Google it. Google.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, Nvidia, most people probably won't know. Like if I say what my mom would be like, what is Nvidia?
Exactly.
But if I say Google, oh, she knows Google. She uses Google.
It's a trusted name.
Yeah. So I think such a big company establishing that cloud gaming is like going to be more into the future, and hopefully like everybody gets on this so that the whole system gets better. But for now, I think that cloud gaming is still in its infancy, just like how foldable phones are in its infancy, which is like
you saw you saw the Galaxy Fold, right?
Yeah,
that was an interesting piece of hardware. I don't think I would ever invest that much money in that kind of thing, though.
Yeah, it's like 2000. I think it's a cool concept of like when you need more space, open it up. Mm-hmm. But like it's first gen products are never like gonna be system sellers. It's like a tech demo pretty much. Yeah, and I'm glad Samsung is doing that, because technology innovation, someone has to do it first.
Right.
So, and usually people like Apple don't do it first. They wait until the product has matured and then they bring it and then add a little bit to their to the already existing idea and make it better.
Yeah.
But Apple's used to be an innovator, but not anymore.
But yeah, that's to answer your question about the Google Stadia.
Yeah,
Google. Thank you.
The long version of it.
Yeah.
But we made it to the second episode.
Congratulations!
Woo-hoo!
Yay!
And I just checked the first episode's views. It's like almost 60. Yeah. So thank you for watching that. I don't know how many of them were just my views, just rewatching it.
But yeah, just share the videos with your friends. Give us likes. Give us comments in the description. Like we mentioned before, this will probably end up being a monthly thing just based on the upload schedule and the amount of content that we have right now. Let us know your feedback, like I said, in the comments below, or just hit us up on the Discord server. Speaking of the Discord server, if you're interested in being on the production team, hit up Rishi at Avatar Rishi. I don't remember what his numbers are.
8406.
There you go. Also, like us and follow us on our social media. Links will be in the description below. And also, we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.